What's going on, YouTube? This is your boy AshTheMan. Thank you for again tuning in with me. So, why we here this time. We gotta talk about some manga. Now, again, this manga I didn't cover the last chapter of it due to the fact that it wasn't really much to go on. It was just a continuous in the closure to a fight, which it was already anticipated the way it was going to happen. But you already know we're talking about that Tokyo Ghoul. Oh yeah, baby. So Tokyo Ghoul chapter 157. Now 157, pretty much we got back to Kaneki. Kaneki has been missing ever since he did that weird transformation. The whole Black Hour where he was absorbing, devouring humans and ghouls alike. And now we actually get to see what's going on. Now, just to start off, he wakes up in this, little shrine house or whatever, and seeing that, memory starts to come in of what happened. He kind of pieced it all together, know that he lost the fight, knowing that to be able to protect Tokyo-ka, he pretty much had to devour, not just only ghouls, but humans, and gain this weird, octopus, parasite form that pretty much is just all over the city. I'm gonna just say a big giant mutated centipede. He letting out man eaters that's just going crazy, and I know they are right now at the course of this going on, they is literally trying to get to Kaneki to kind of get him out so that it can start reproducing like that at a rapid rate. Now I'm not sure what is it going to do to his body, but however, we talking about the dream world that my man still woke up from. Now he walks around and knowing that he want to get back and see what's going on, so he feels like he don't know if he's dead, alive, in a dream, or in some type of illusion. He don't know where he's at, and he's panicking, trying to get out, because his purpose of going that berserk is to protect the people that he care about. And yet, even though he lost, he pulled up and tried to do everything he could so that he can. You get it? So now, when we take a look at this chapter, as Kaneki is running around panicking, he actually starts to, go over this water and starts to be driven down. He's being driven down into this pool full of I don't know if it's just dead bodies, or is it different versions of him floating in the water. But as he gets pulled into mirror side of the water to the other end, he sees a dream like Rize that's asking, "Where's you going, you murderer?" Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Now, the last thing we heard about Rize is that she was still in some type of secret lab in the CCG, still, bodies being pulled from her, still experimenting with different body parts of her because of her high rejuvenation. Now, if you're not sure who Rize is, or you probably join in on Tokyo Ghoul, or just trying to just poke your head around, but Rize is the first person who bit at Kaneki when he was just human. Now, the CCG sabotaged the whole ordeal, damaged her to the point to where they were able to, test out why they was trying to get Kaneki, see if he could still live, and place one of his body parts with her body parts. And that's how Kaneki got the whole half ghoul kind of thing. He wasn't born with it, he was experimented into it, pretty much. And as through the whole first season, you see him reference to Rize all through it, especially in the last few episodes when he was getting tortured, where he was getting tortured beyond belief. I mean, to the point where he had a centipede stuck in his head, toes was getting cut off. Heck, he was pretty much just this literally punishing. A normal human couldn't take it. And the weird part about it is that he tortured him to the point to where Kaneki started to pick up on certain things, like how he cracked his fingers in a certain way. It's something, with that kind of torture that brought that out of him, that brought that kind of side out of Kaneki. He would never be the same after that. I wouldn't care how romantic his ending get, he would never get over that. But however, he referenced to Rize because Rize at that point was a inner conscious kind of thing. He pretty much always let people run over him. He always looked for a nice way out. And technically, as a half ghoul, he's still almost keen to the same thing every time. And sometimes it don't plays out well for him. It really doesn't. Like him not wanting to eat and the ghouls going on the starvation. Technically, that deals with a lot what Kaneki trying to establish. And honestly, you trying to turn a good thing into a bad thing, but ultimately, ghouls need to eat humans. I mean, yes, you know, humans die, but but us as humans have the process of, you know, storing bodies, you know, like doing it the proper way instead of letting ghouls feed on it. I don't know how he's going to be able to do it. It's never, you know, a one-sided way to look at things. That's how you can politically destroy yourself as a human being. You got to take the bad with the good. And as Kaneki's story goes on, he learns that. Like at first, he didn't want to be a ghoul. He despised ghouls. And then he turns it to, hey, I'm a ghoul. I'm going to live it. But I will at least try to protect the people that I care about. Try to protect the people he care about. Now he was on the human side trying to take away the ghouls. But then he kind of like staying into the dark side. And I think it's going to happen even more for him. He's going to learn as he goes. Build on the character. Very interesting. And I think that's why they haven't Rize pop in here. Because it has to. And to me, usually whenever Rize has to pop in there as like within his consciousness, to me it's like a turn of events about to happen with Kaneki. One of the things we could consider is that he's gonna go through a personality change again, maybe for the worst, maybe for the best. We are not entirely sure, but I can guarantee you it's going to be a certain change that's going to happen that is going to make him grow as a character. And that's the purpose of why they have Rize being an illusion in his dreams to happen. Because again, he like when he used to be at the little coffee shop, he had a little crush on her. That was his, dream boo thing. Like he used to dream about this girl. To kind of find out this girl tried to eat him, fucked his whole world up. I mean, I'd be mad too if I liked the chick and she just like bit the shit out of me and my whole left shoulder gone. So, but honestly, it's definitely interesting to see what exactly is going on. But I could definitely expect a very interesting chapter next week. I mean, again, it's definitely something good going here. Tokyo Ghoul has yet to kind of like dim down things or lift things at a hiatus where you was mad and upset. I am feeling good about this. Whew. But I want to just thank you again for definitely tuning in. Do check out the Instagram AshTheMan08. Twitter, AshTheMan008. And again, thank you so much for definitely tuning in. AshTheMan is out. Holla.